Well, how do you justify $1,000 a week?
Well, we have some special programs. We're doing Shakespeare in the Round again this year, of course. Our political roundtable, Henry Kissinger will appear. Yasser Arafat is going to come out, spend a weekend with the kids, just rap with them.
That's amazing.
And the kids wanted animals, so this year each camper will stalk and kill his own bear in our private wildlife preserve.
Are you sure the children can hack that?
We'll see. But the real excitement, of course, is going to come at the end of the summer, during Sexual Awareness Week. We import 200 hookers from around the world, and each camper, armed with only a thermos of coffee and $2,000 cash, tries to visit as many countries as he can. And the winner, of course, is named King of Sexual Awareness Week and is allowed to rape and pillage the neighboring towns until camp ends.
That's incredible.
What do you expect for $1,000 a week? Hey, you have a good summer, too, huh?
Yeah, you have a good summer there, buddy. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Nick the Rat Radio. It is episode 445. It is, what is 7? Oh, yeah, July. It's July 10th, 2024. Drinking a little 6 Point, the crisp pills tonight. Smoking a little Buddha and drinking some beer on a Wednesday night with my favorite people. You know, it's summertime. I was getting really, New York City in the summer, especially when there's a heat wave coming through. It's fucking humid as balls out, man. My shit's sticking to my thighs right now. So the sewer was getting a little hot and steamy down there, so I decided I'd come up top, light a little campfire, and maybe do some, summertime, camp time stories stuff. That's fun, right? It's fun sitting around a campfire and telling people stories. So if you have any fun campfire stories, you could either share it live, 917-719-5923, or you could just send it on over to me via email, and I'll read it to everybody. I'm sitting out here all night, baby. I got a lot of stuff I have to burn before the fucking FBI comes to my sewer. Hasty. We have a lot of stuff to talk about tonight too. We have a lot of news to go over. There's so much stuff is going on in the processed food world. I think something big is coming. I think the what is that, Sarbanes-Oxley? What is that stupid thing that's going away where they don't have to, like, where the government doesn't have regulation over stuff as much? That John C. Dvorak has a huge boner over it. He's got a boner for it. I forget. But yeah, well, Chevron deference. There we go. Trey from Philly in the chat, chatting it up. Thanks for teasing me with that bottle of liquor that I couldn't get from you. I got a lot of crap I had to do today. You know how long it takes to set up a fire? Especially if you're a retarded rodent. I tried metal first. I didn't even know how to use wood to make fires. Either way, look, yeah, Trey, thank you. If you want to go to the chat, well, I wasn't even at my house. I was in the woods making a fire. There was I hope I don't burn the whole fucking fire down, the whole forest. NickTheRatRadio.com or NickTheRat.com. You go there, click on social. There's an IRC chat. There's a Discord chat. There's all sorts of crazy types of chats. There's a Twitch chat. They all coexist. They all commingle. They all get dumped right on down into the sewer, where we could read it live. Yeah, you just, if you could think it, you could do it, right? And you should. I think there's too many people out there not doing what they should be. Like, myself included. I go around. I get mad at stuff. I see stuff, and it just makes me mad. And I figure I should just start becoming the change I want to see in the world. It's really sad. Like, if you're walking around and your neighborhood has like trash on the floor, and you walk past it, and you're just like, man, my neighborhood is trashy. Yeah. Then you go to like maybe like Seven on Your Side or something. You complain. You go to your church. You go to your neighbors. You have a podcast, and you just start bitching. H.P. Lovecraft, a story. That's like a whole story. I don't know. Maybe I'll read a chunk of it or something. There's a be the change you want to be. Like, if you go outside and you see trash, and you're like, oh, I'm too good to bend over to pick this up. Well, guess what? You are the trash. You are the thing you hate. You are. Don't be a lazy bones, people. You're gonna feel better about yourself. Trust me. If you are, I am a real rat. Don't you see? Like, if you go to twitch.tv, you could see me. Some people think I look like a dog or something. I don't know. I might not be a real rat. There's so much you could do out there, and it inspires me when I hear people that try to do stuff. Sometimes, people try to do stuff, and they fail, they fuck up, and then your name is a blight in history, just like Hitler. He tried something. I guess I can blame him for that. You don't. Okay, try stuff like cleaning up trash and stuff. Don't try to don't try to a genocide, please. I don't mean that. I don't mean like, wake up and be like, what can I do today to fix the world? Oh, genocide. No, do something good. Yeah, he tried something. He found out. He done fucked around. He found all out about all that stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to become a better ratisan of the planet, and if I see something messed up, I'm gonna do. I've been doing that for a while now. If I see like a old decrepit person that looks like they smell bad, I'll still go over there and I'll help them, like open doors and shit for them. I helped this one old lady down these stairs. I probably even, it's fun to help too, because then you could gloat about it. Gloating's good, right? Is it gloating? That's not really bragging, right? Is gloating and bragging the same shit? Is bragging bad? I don't think bragging's a seven sin. I didn't see nothing about bragging or gloating in the Quran or Torah. None of that shit. Fuck 'em. It's only like 80 degrees out in New York City, but they claim it feels like 93. To me, it's just gross if you're in the sun. If you're in the sun, you can. You get hot. I've been walking around like a zombie. You start to go on auto. You go on auto drive in the heat because you don't really stop to smell the roses when you're just like when you got a bat wing between your legs. Yeah, 83. It's not even that hot, but they say like it feels like 93. It's been very humid. That's been the problem. It's humid. As soon as you go into the shade, it's like easy peasy, lemon squeezy, breezy, peasy neasy, queasy, breezy, teasy, fleazy. But when you're walking around in the sun for a little bit, I've definitely been, I've been mapping the star out. I'm trying to find shade and ducking and weaving through the fucking alleys trying to get out of the sun. You don't want to be out there too long in the sun. But is there a topic tonight? Yeah, the topic we're telling camp stories. I never went to camp, and fuck, that makes me mad. Like, you always hear stories like, "Oh yeah, man, I went to camp. It was the first time I fucked a bear and kissed a girl or something." And I know I never had that experience. The only camp I went to was like paint this wall. They're like, hey, paint this wall. You're going to hang out with these people and you're going to paint this wall. I hope you're having fun this summer. Yeah. But, yeah, so if you, also, you know what else I want to talk to tonight? I want to talk to experts. If you're an expert in anything, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be camping. It doesn't have to be, it could be, you know, if you think you know your shit in something, yeah, I want to talk to you. I think it would be good to just like have people that know their shit, you know, share their shit, spread the shit. Then we could all be covered in the same shit. I think that's a good idea. So tonight, yeah, we're doing campfire stories. We're talking to experts. I guess if anybody, you know, we're also talking to anybody lactating. If you're lactating, give a call in. And let's listen to the first song of the night. We have Relaxambo with Moonlight. Rex Lambo. We'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the woods. I don't think the phone line's open yet, so don't try to call yet unless you want to leave a voicemail. Before the show started, if you're watching this on YouTube or whatever, I'm currently in full rat form and ripped off my human skin. The greatest thing about ripping off your human skin is that you could just sit around naked in the woods. And nobody could call the cops on you. Try it out. Also, the current form I'm in, there's a cool software that I use to use these puppets. But the puppet guy that I am, so I'm just gonna get a little back behind the scenes information here, and I'm just gonna tell you how stupid I am. And it was pretty entertaining. I am a VTuber now. No. A podcaster that likes art and goofy creative shit. All right. Ow. My fursona is rat thing. So it's a video tube. VEADO tube is the program. It's very easy. You just slapping 4 little pictures and you got yourself a talking fursona. And there's 4 states. There's eyes open, mouth open, eyes closed, mouth open, eyes open, mouth closed, eyes closed, mouth closed. And I was making the files, and I was like, I guess for the eyes open, I could do a capital E. For the mouth open, I could do capital M. So I was just naming the files. I was naming the files EM, and then I saved it. I was using Sprite. Sprite is a really cool pixel art program. I think it's like $20. You could get it. You could get it for free if you compile it yourself. If you have if you want to compile programs, you could get the program for free. But I think it's like $20 on Steam. I don't know. Sprite. It's a great little program. Does little animations too. Perfect combination. Sprite and VideoTube. Either way, so I was naming the files in Sprite, capital E, lowercase m, lowercase e, capital M, and I was saving the files, and it wasn't telling me that I was naming the file the same fucking thing over and over again. And yeah. So I had to recreate all the files again. Luckily, it was all in like the memory, so I just had to keep Control-Zing. Another thing that I'm learning about, this is exciting stuff. I'm certainly sure that you're all aware. Something that I'm learning about how I like to do art. It's people, you know what layers are by now. When Photoshop first came out, fuck that program, fuck Adobe. Layers was like, whoa, my God, holy shit, a layer. I don't think there's layers in Microsoft Paint. And, but now everybody knows what a fucking layer is. Layers are very helpful for preserving stuff if you want to change it later. But I think I don't like it. I don't think I like layers. I think it hampers my ability. I like to work fast and dirty. And layers, MS Paint has fucking layers now. It probably has timelines too. But yeah, so that was the embarrassing story of what I did before the show, making this puppet man. I named the file EM 4 times, and I saved over it, and I thought making it a capital E and a lowercase e would change the file name and work. I was like, where'd it go? It was really stumping me. I was sitting there, and I'm looking at the folder. I'm like, I know I saved 4 files into this folder. It didn't give me an error. And then I was thinking, like, what did I name the file? It was EM. There's capital E. There's lowercase m. There was lowercase e, capital M. I did all 4 of them, right? And then okay, there we go. You get the point. Another great art program is Affinity. I think it's on. I think it's free for 6 months right now or some shit. Affinity is a great little Photoshop replacement program. Go get it. Go get yourself a copy. Go get yourself some Affinity. And go get yourself some DaVinci if you want to do some video editing. Okay, what am I? Let's sit outside in the woods and talk about computer programs to a campfire. Waythorn, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to fix this right now. Waythorn's name is chroma keyed out. Why is your name that color? Darn it, Waythorn. Hey, look at that. I fixed it. Damn, I'm a nerd. Oh, fuck. It's fucked up. Now it's just a black box back there. Whatever. We could cope with that. The copium. All right, we're gonna open up the phone lines. I am a Germa. What's Germa? What the heck's a Germa? Is Germa like a person or something? I was listening to random podcast. You know, there's a lot of people out there making shit. There's probably a ton of really awesome stuff that I'm never gonna hear. Let's look up Germa in the Chroma. Germa 985. Got a very fancy looking model right there. I guess he's the. Let's see Germa's 100 most viewed clips of all time. Looks like Germa has an audience.
Scoop that out. That's all good.
Hey, Nicholas! What's going on, buddy? Nicholas, happy birthday, man! Didn't think that you were gonna see somebody give you like a special happy birthday, did you?
Not my birthday. That was scary. Okay. He's a very handsome man. Let's go to the voicemail. Let's all sit around. We're gonna open the phone lines in a second or two. Let's sit around the campfire and listen to a voicemail from a very special caller. You know, we don't really screen our calls, and we have, people just call. People call. You never really know what kind of people are gonna call. But you start to learn your audience after a while. You never know what kind of audience you're going to gather or harness, or who's going to listen to you, or what they're going to say. And let's listen to this voicemail from a very special caller.
Answer the phone, Nick. I'm trying to leave 50 voicemails.
Yes, I know.
Voicemail. Let's count. Hold on. Voicemail 13 of 50. I'm getting tired of this bullshit. I have no more energy. Leaving 50 voicemails was a bad idea. I'm not going to be able to do it.
He does it. I'm looking at the mailbox.
I must. This is a fucking test. It's a test to see how ratty I am.
See, you can do anything if you put your mind
I'm
to
more
it.
of a fucking rat than Nick the Rat. Every Wednesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, the man trolls the whole fucking universe.
I'm more consistent than a period.
Represents humankind every Wednesday at 11 p.m. in the most horrific, childish, mediocre way possible. This is how you're going to represent the fucking human race, sir?
Rat race, baby.
Huh? almost tired of trolling you, sis. Almost. Not quite. Let's get the fuck you up in there. Fuck you. Get by. Fuck you, Tommy. You fucked my girlfriend. She tried to say she wouldn't fuck you because you're retarded. But I knew that wouldn't stop her. Fuck Dr. Sir Mike Crotch blatantly ignoring me.
Hey, don't talk about my doctor like
I
that.
have more genius in my fucking circumcised skin than you have in your entire something. Bro, what is no agenda? I have never heard of that shit. Who the fuck? Who's that guy who's like, what's his name? Adam Dennis? Adam Leary? Who are those people? Sir? Let's see how much time I have left. Okay, got 8 seconds left. Let's get some more fuckies in here. Do it.
Um. Did I hear this joke on No Agenda? It was something about it. This is a bad joke, but it made me laugh. It had to do with I forget exactly how it went, so I'm just gonna say the ingredients to the joke. I'm not gonna try to repeat it because I'm probably gonna mess it up. Adrian Kurjak, Dvorak. The ingredients to the joke were something about Jewish men, circumcisions, and Jewish women not able to deny anything 10% off. Something like that. Either way, it was a funny joke. I think it was on No Agenda. Well, we should probably take a quick musical break. We're gonna open up a phone line here. We're gonna listen to a song and then open up the phone lines. This is Smokestacks and 23 Odd Cats with Homegrown. Wow, the first song and the second song were both 351 on the dot.
This is Zindu from planet Oktar, reporting to you live from the dark side of the moon. Nick the Rat's gotta save my ass and get me back into the sewer. And the best way to do this is if you donate. This little motherfucking rat's gotta build a rocket real quick to come up here to the moon to save me. If he doesn't save me, I'm gonna be working in a factory for a fucking Apple. I'm gonna be making phones. You don't want that, do you? You'd rather have me doing the news, wouldn't you? Come on, people. Send Nick the Rat some goddamn ducats, and he's gonna make a fucking rocket bucket, probably fucking based off of some mayonnaise, fucking fuel or some shit. I don't know. But, yeah, donate today, 917-719-5923. Operator standing by to take your credit card and social security number.
You know what you need? Augmented reality. Get you some augmented reality. See shit that ain't real. They don't exist in the real world. But forget about the real. Augmented reality. It's the new reality. With a capital A. For acceptable. Augmented reality. Make all your dreams become nightmares and live them in real time. Augmented reality. Soon you won't need these glasses. Augmented reality. Reach out and squeeze it. Save yourself from the encroaching demons, encroaching flying monkeys, encroaching giant phallic caterpillars. Beware of regular reality. It's boring. And birds, and leaves, and sunshine. Fuck all that shit. Augmented reality is where it's at. Augmented reality. Because regular reality just doesn't cut it.
All right, everybody. Hold on to your seats. Hold on to your butts. Phone line is open. Hold on, how do I go over here? Oh. See what happens? As soon as I open the phone line, it just gets clogged. It gets clogged. It gets clogged. I need like phone declogger or something. Is that even a thing? They make phone decloggers. Hold on. Yeah, I think we have to do it. We have to listen to this 14 to 56.
Voicemail 14 to 50, sir.
Thank
I'm
God.
not giving up.
We have
going
somebody
all the
saving us
way.
from 14 to 56. This is an amazing time to be alive. Thank you, caller. You have just saved us. Caller? Ow! Ow!
All fucking 3 minutes and 12 seconds, 50 fucking times. I don't give a fuck. You think you can stop me, sir? You can't fucking stop me. You can't even stop yourself. How are you gonna stop me? You can't even see me, sir. I'm pure intelligence. Yes, sir. I'm the Secret Service of God. And I've been put in this movie, along with you, as the conductor of the Great Cleansing. Yes, sir. We're going to get rid of all of the idiots in one shot. So if you're selfish, consider this your warning now. If you don't want to know what real love is, Please, I beg you, for goodness sake, I beg you to be good and consider. Striving to understand what love is.
Is that it? Is it over?
I was born on January 26, 1984. The same day the New York Rogers won the world pennant. And the newspaper read, Kev Bot's been smoking meth for 17 hours. 17 minutes, 17 seconds.
What the fuck is going on?
And that if Kev Bot tried to procreate right now, he'd make something akin to Tommy. Tommy, the one who fucked my girlfriend and ruined my life. Is this thing still on? Okay, got some time for some fuck you. Fuck you, Marcella. And by fuck, I mean
Come on, dude.
love.
Don't. You can't come on the show and just start cursing people out. That's fucked up. It's.
Don't play this voicemail.
No, I'm not gonna.
I'm fucking going all the way, baby. All the way, baby.
You know, sitting out in the woods.
I'll be back, motherfucker.
I hope. I really.
35 more motherfucking voicemails.
You better leave some apologies. Repent. See, this caller. See, what this caller is doing is displaying publicly his hurt feelings. He's been probably hurt, I'm going to guess, as a child. Perhaps by one of his two fathers. Happy midnight in the sewer, everybody. It is it's time to smoke more. You know, maybe I should eat some of these edible gummies over here. All right, hold on. You know, I'm gonna read a campfire story. I think we have a couple in. We're gonna read those because we're all sitting around the campfire, right? Ow. You always got to come prepared when you go outside. You bring water and weed, basically. And some wet wipes. You always need water, weed, and wet wipes. Or tissue. You need a tissue. Water, weed, a wet wipe. What else? Your wallet? It's really gummy. No, maybe I should have two of them. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? I don't need two of them. No. Simply, call in. Let's talk. Are you an expert in anything? I want to know what you know most about. Because people that know stuff about stuff, they could just talk and talk and talk and tell you stuff. You're just like, whoa. You know, sadly, I gotta see, I'm still, like, I'm an expert with weed. I would say, I got probably 30 years experience or some shit. 40, 50 years, 60 years. I don't know rat years compared to humans. But, there's all this, I keep bringing up Delta 8 and Delta 9. Delta 9 it's THC. Then why don't they just call it THC? THCA converts to THC. Then just call it THC. They're like, Either way, Delta 9 seems to be pretty legit as in doing the job. But Delta 8 seems to be getting beat up by the FDA. I don't know. Hold on a second. I saw this article about Delta 8 I wanted to read. This is not a campfire story. I realize that, you know. Here we go. LPD announces enforcement of statute. I was like, they put too many T's in statute right there. What is LPD? Los Angeles Police Department? Louisiana Police Department? What else starts with L? What's another place? Luxembourg Police Department either announced an enforcement statute prohibiting possession, sale, or distribution of Delta 8 THC. Lander, Wyoming, during the 2024 legislative session, Senate File 32 was passed and signed into law by Governor Gordon, which classifies Delta 8 THC as a Schedule 1 drug. What? Why is... I'm going to just go to that article. That other article I was reading was on Country 10. This is also Country 10. Judiciary Committee request bill draft to schedule Delta THC lawmakers prompt discussion. All right, let's go back to the other article, because that article seems like it just... Maybe I should put this all... No, I'm not going to do that. Put this into ChatGPT and just have them tell me what to say. We urge all residents and businesses to comply with our new regulations to avoid any legal repercussions. The announcement continues. Our officers will be conducting regular checks to ensure adherence to the law. Possession or sale of Delta 8 THC will result in appropriate legal action. Line print driver. Additionally, the laws changes the definition of the Wyoming Hemp Act under the Wyoming State Statute, blah, 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 with no synthetic substance to the definition of hemp, and specifically adds with no synthetic substance. So Delta 8 is, I guess it's just the, well, they say it's the synthetic. But what is synthetic? Like, what is synthesis? Is synthetic, like, there's no such thing as unnatural or supernatural shit. Feign if you're an expert in anything. Whatever you are an expert in. Now let's read this where'd this story go? I got this campfire story here. Somebody just sent this in. Hey Nick, got a spine-chilling campfire story for your show tonight. Wait, do I need to like change my voice here? Oh wait, we got a call. We got somebody calling in. Northwest of the Rockies. Hello, caller. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Nick. How you doing?
I'm
Hopefully
doing
I
great.
didn't interrupt that story. I started calling right as you started reading it.
That's fine. That is fine because either you have an even better campfire story, or you're an expert in something, or you're lactating.
Well, I got both. I got both.
Got both?
This is Fane from the chat calling, by the way.
Oh, hi.
So, okay. One, I got a campfire story for you, and two, I'm an expert in several things. Do you have a question, or would you like a story?
Let's start with the campfire story.
All right. So this happened. It's a true story. This happened to me. This is not something that happened to a friend of a friend. This happened to me. I was dating this girl years and years ago. It's probably about 2011. This happened. 2012. And I was she lived in Connecticut, and I was visiting her place for Thanksgiving. And her parents, very traditional, they did not want us sleeping in the same bedroom. So I was sleeping in this guest room. This guest room was right next to the stairs. They had two sets of stairs. And this is this old 100-year-old farmhouse type of thing, 120 years old. So it's all a little bit wonky. I'm a big guy, so barely fit through the shorter people back then, they had smaller door frames. And I wake up. So we go to sleep, no problems. It's a wonderful visit. And I wake up at like 3 in the morning, heart racing, freaking out.
Yeah.
I get up and I'm like, something's wrong. Something's like, I'm adrenaline's going. I don't know what's wrong. But, it's a creaky house. I don't want to disturb anyone. So just sort of sit up in the bed and look at my phone. Nothing's going on. I don't hear anything. And I figure, okay, I must just be freaking out. Maybe I had a nightmare or something. And then all of a sudden I hear boom, 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 boom. And I say, oh shit. And it's out from one of the as I said, there are two staircases from either corner of this room. There are two doors. There's a staircase on the side. This is one of them. I open up that door very carefully where the sound came from. It wasn't banging on the door. It was some sort of thudding outside the door. And it's just an empty hallway and a staircase directly down and nothing else. And I was like, well, okay, this is spooky as shit. And I closed the door and decided that I was going crazy and went to sleep. In the morning, I tell this story. It's like, hey, is something wrong with your boiler in the house screwy or something? Because that sounded wild.
Yeah.
And the father that in the household told me, oh, don't worry about that. That's just our ghost. And he's a historian, a Civil War historian. He proceeds to bring me to the that hallway, and there's a picture mounted on the wall, and they have pictures of every family that lived in that house going back to its construction. And one of them was a girl that fell down the stairs and broke her neck.
Holy shit.
So yeah, that's a fun little ghost story that happened to me.
Wow. He didn't warn you before you slept? You should have sued.
Well, apparently it doesn't happen every night, but it happens enough to where it's a common occurrence for them.
I might have taken that personally. If that happened to me, I might have been like, you know what, you knew about this, and you didn't tell me until I went to sleep, and I almost shit your bed. I almost shit. You should have went back there and shat in the bed. Showed him what up.
I still could. I don't know actually if they. I haven't seen that girl in many years, but I should go back there and shit in their bed. They'll know why. They'll get the message.
Take a picture of your shit. All right, take a photo, put it in a frame, and hang it on the wall. And then take a shit and push it down the stairs. And then you could add to the story. You'd be like the first little girl fell down the stairs.
They'll slip on my shit, and then he'll join in the spirit realm with Ghost Girl.
Oh my god! It will be a spiritual shitception. It's gonna be amazing.
Really, it's just to keep the ghost company. If you think about it, it's a kind act, killing someone with shit.
And he deserves it too. Like it's he almost killed you. He deserves to die. You could have had a heart attack.
All right. So, what is the? You got questions? I got answers.
Oh, yeah. What are you? My first question is, what are you an expert in?
Well, physics, machine learning, and finance. Those are my domains.
Physics, machine learning, and finance. Let's see. Which one had the most recent big news of those three?
Machine learning, but like everyone's fucking sick of that. It's boring.
Are you talking
about
AI? Is AI machine learning, or are you talking about like?
Yeah, AI is just brand name machine learning.
Yeah, AI is getting crazy, man.
It's good. You see, Ilya just released one of the guys that made Attribution. Ilya, phenomenal developer, created a new kind of drawing model. Like, diffusion models, they take noise and they go step by step into the image that you want by further classifying this noise into something that's, attractive. He made a new model, which is drawing step-by-step, brushstroke or pencil stroke by pencil stroke, drawing an image, so it creates a time lapse of creating the image. So you can, in theory, this is made to better render images, but in practice, what it's doing is just letting people fake the time lapse drawing of them making the image to prove that they actually made the image.
Does fractals play a part in any of this still?
Fractals? No.
Yeah, because everything, everything, this all reminds me of fractals. The more you look into it, the more you see it. There's instantaneous stuff, sort of.
No, this is the fusion models up to this point, up to what Ilya is working on. Diffusion models have been working on basically noise reduction, where it's imagine you have the picture that you want and you give it all these classifiers, and then you add some noise to it.
Yeah.
And then you train a system to go from that slightly noisy image to this less noisy image. It makes it sort of sharpens it. And then you go from even noisier to that noisy image. And you walk that back until all you have is labels and white noise, essentially. And then that's what a diffusion model is. So it's not fractals. It's all noise. However,
and it kind of it's kind of masking it out, sort of.
This new one is much more masking it out.
That's
the
crazy.
The diffusion models just take basically whatever you want and then reclassify it into reclassify and redraw it in the way that you want. These new models allow you to very, explicitly draw things, and then you have the PSD layers and basically it's an undo network where it's trained on artists undoing their work and then redoing it. So every time you draw something, you press undo. The after and before of that are the training data that goes into this new type of model.
Did you ever see and I think NVIDIA made it. It was an application where it's I want trees. So you draw a patch of green and it would make trees and
I love
I want
so
some
much.
water, and you would draw a line of blue and it would turn into something that looked really like water. It was realistic.
Yeah.
It's how much what's the carbon footprint look like for this guy?
For all of those? I'll say it's not great, but also it's less than if you were to actually draw it.
It's less than a human. It's
the amount of time it takes for a human to draw these kinds of things on the computers. Just the uptime of the computer is generally going to be more power than is drawn from these. However, you're now making hundreds or thousands of these images in the same period of time, which does take a lot more energy. Honestly,
do you think
all said and done.
Do you think it's concerning that the government seems to be okay with computers' carbon footprints as long as people can't work for something? It's
what?
The governments of the world seem to want to get rid of carbon, greenhouse gases. But then, But then they're like, you know what? This AI shit, sure, let's all go in on it, and we're just going to eat up all the energy. So, and it seems like all the energy.
It's different people. It's different people doing it. All the green carbon shit. That's why it's a huge grift. And it's just a lot of people with a lot of money trying to get governments to say the right things, and then it's politicians that don't know enough science and not enough people to understand what's going on in order to dispute it. So they have large lobbying groups pushing for that. But the AI stuff is honestly existential risk. If the way that it has been, and this is not guaranteed whatsoever, but the way that it has been progressing, if that continues even a little bit, we are full on existential risk as a society, and whichever country gets that first, I don't know. Have you
It seems like China has a shitload of patents that.
Have you ever heard of something called fifth generational warfare?
Fifth generational warfare is
fifth
first
generational warfare.
Number 5?
Yeah, 5.
I heard is first generational warfare slapping your brother.
Well, actually, kind of, yeah. No, first generational warfare is you and me. We're going at it, fists hitting each other. The violence occurs, at the fists, at the face. My fist hitting your rat face. Second generational warfare is I inspire a bunch of guys and you inspire a bunch of guys, and our guys do battle. The violence has been abstracted into the guys doing battle, who them may not have beef with each other, but they're doing it on our behalf.
All right.
Third generational warfare is me saying, okay, I'm going to get a guy to make a machine, and the machine is going to do violence against your machines and your guys and you. This is everything from a trebuchet, or arguably a bow and arrow, a trebuchet to the B-2 bomber.
How about like tanks?
That's all third generational warfare.
And stuff? Yeah, okay.
The goal of the first, 3 generations of warfare is to destroy the morale of the enemy, to get the enemy to do what you want them to do. It's the famous phrase of politics, or war is politics by other means. It's just, if someone doesn't do what you want them to do enough, you go to war. The fourth generation of warfare is what America is extremely bad at fighting. It's insurgent warfare, where instead of having a you or me in this scenario, it's just a bunch of guys with machines. Guys and also probably machines.
Like lone wolves?
Well, yes, partially. Actually, yes, explicitly. But emergent cells, it's where you have an ideologically motivated war, where people can be inspired or radicalized into certain actions. This is, like insurgent warfare, Al-Qaeda in the Middle East. It's also Vietnam and fighting communism to some extent. Fifth generational warfare is, okay, how can I take a soldier off the battlefield before they're a soldier? It's psychological warfare. It is trying to break the enemy's morale before you realize that you're fighting.
Propaganda.
That's propaganda, yes. It's all propaganda, invisible armies like the inflatable tanks and whatnot, down to people talking about political influence on Facebook and Twitter. That's all psychological warfare. Psychological warfare is a subset of fifth generational warfare. The internet's a battlefield. Social media is a battlefield, and there are actors everywhere. And whoever has control of machines that can reasonably act like fifth generational warfare actors has essentially a psychological warfare nuke.
Isn't it weird that all this stuff wasn't kind of like invented by us? It's like, do you think there's a warfare that's going on that we don't even know about yet? Well, what about DNA warfare or something, like changing people's genetics to fucking have like more titties or something? Because that's cool.
It's silent weapons for quiet wars, man. Like, it's been going on. Yeah, there is warfare. It's going on right now. And we're only now the public is getting used to it, but this stuff has been going on for at this point literally generations.
There's a cool part of this too, because we only hear about the stuff we're scared of, like the warmongers and the warlords and the warriors but there's also like the lovers and the
they say, haters gonna hate, but lovers gonna love.
Yeah, there's probably a lot more love going on, and I'm sure there's war going on in love too. But otherwise we'd all be dead, right? Like, if there wasn't more good than evil.
Well, this is actually my a little conspiracy that I've had myself. Is I believe that there is a sixth generation of warfare that is emerging, and it is most clearly defined in the Israel-Palestine conflict, where before the recent conflict, and I'm talking about the preceding 20 years or so, they had ideally moved to a point where the violence was totally abstracted from the action, because they were trying to outbreed each other. They're trying to have more babies than each other. Sixth generational warfare is there is no violence. The violence has been abstracted entirely. There's only love. and whoever has more people at the end of the day wins.
Wow. To think there was too much love in the Middle East at one point.
To think,
They do have a lot of kids, right? You know, everybody in the Middle East. There's always like,
huge families.
My name
All
is
over. And
Bob, and here's my 30
that's part
kids.
of the reason why there was never really going to be a one state solution, is that there are about as many Palestinians as there are Israelis. Like, they'll just outvote the Jews are going to get outvoted. Like, so they're never going to accept a one state solution. But I don't want to get into the politics of that. Let me get fifth generational warfare. Oh, psychological nuclear bomb. Yeah, the AI. That's why governments don't give a shit about the carbon footprint of any of this, because carbon footprint doesn't matter when you're talking about existential warfare. Like, once these things get good enough, we can already make great videos. I fucking post great videos on all around. Not great, but I post them around, made from purely AI scripts that I write. Or even I've tried generating them, but the purely generated ones are not as good. Just to spread disinformation and have fun. Like, it's just a good time out there, but it's really a battlefield. And so when you're talking about governments seeing that their populations are being swayed by machines, literally, like, if you can just start pumping out content and taking people's attention. The entire attention economy as a structure has basically made everyone vulnerable to these machines. So yeah, every government has a vested interest. The DIA just has a board seat at OpenAI. The State Department just installed someone in Microsoft who mostly owns the OpenAI Foundation.
I keep seeing ads for the Microsoft AI, the Copilot. Is this a computer? Is this like new hardware, or is it like just a new OS?
Oh my God, the fucking Microsoft Copilot for the whole computer thing.
I've been seeing ads for this everywhere, and I have no idea what it is.
It is like anyone that was even awake 10 years ago would have looked at this and said, oh wow, this is literally a dystopia. It's like people saying, oh, look, we've invented the torment machine from the sci-fi novel, Don't Create the Torment Machine. This is a system that takes a screenshot of your screen every time enough pixels on the screen changes.
I didn't know that.
Uploads that to Microsoft, and they'll run an LLM on it with a multi-model agent on it, and just remember what's going on. And so you can always go back and ask it, hey, Microsoft, it's like your own personal NSA account.
Yeah.
Saying, hey, what was I up to?
Well, the Intel processor still has that backdoor. I'm sure AMD does too, for the government to...
Oh yeah, but this is just handing it to them. Like those backdoors, those have to be exploited personally. You have to be targeted by someone working on it. This is just
this is like
everything you're doing
this
constantly.
Is like balls out.
With Microsoft doing this, I'm shocked anyone's upgraded to Windows 11. We're gonna install Linux, guys. It's not that bad.
Hey, I can't run Linux. I play too many video games.
I play video games. What games are you playing that you need Windows for?
Can you play Final Fantasy 14 in Linux?
I have no idea, but probably. Steam solved it. Steam solved the compatibility layer issue.
Well, the
only thing that
fuck Macs though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I think Steam discontinued support for a lot of games on Mac, but let's see, Linux support for Final Fantasy 14.
Anything that runs on Steam Deck that's Linux, baby.
14 launcher is available as a flat pack. It works fairly well.
Yep. Flat pack, great. That means it's just even simpler to install.
This is the way. Done all of the options. This is by far the smoothest way to go. The way. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure. I need Windows. I just need Windows. But I.
Stockholm syndrome.
I
believe in you. I believe in you, Rat.
I'm also gonna use that stupid fucking thing. Like I have nothing to hide. To the point that I'm gonna use Windows. I'm not gonna install fucking Windows Copilot and have screenshots of every second of my usage of my computer.
One thing I'm actually, so the GitHub Copilot I actually stopped using recently because I noticed like I was definitely becoming worse at coding after using it for a decent, used it for like half a year or so, and I just got a lot lazier about coding, a lot less initiative, and I was. I
Did
think
you
it's
become
bad for you. I
faster
think
though?
the Copilot. What?
Did you become faster?
Nominally in doing like small tasks, yeah, I was a lot faster.
So you were
But
lazier
for the
and
action,
faster.
yes.
That is so weird because that's how capitalism goes. You get
Yeah, but I
lazier
was
and
less
faster.
refined. I was less skilled at what I was doing. So like when I had to implement a more complicated algorithm, I was getting a whole lot lazier with it.
Huh. Interesting.
So yeah, I'm just back in it raw dogging code, and I think it's a lot healthier for at least your brain, if nothing else.
Caller?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna hang up on you in a couple seconds. I gotta play some more music.
Cool. Have fun, Nick. Bye.
Thanks for the call. That was a good call. I liked it. You know what I got out of it? Bad Robot Marathon.
would become manifest, or what Debo is talking about when we talk about de-evolution. And that's just a fact of life. Entropy, things winding down, systems falling apart. And again, I don't think it's a matter of opinion. If you want to take that on a political level, an economic level, a cultural level, even a physical, biological level, human beings are on a downslide. They're falling apart. There's many new diseases, and there's no center. There are no like firm issues or something holding whole groups of people together that make them live for something outside themselves. It's really free enterprise's ultimate dream of every man for himself in a corporate feudal state where the haves and the have-nots go at it, and the have-nots are expendable. And that's the situation we live in. And you can see it. You can see it in the attitudes, in the clothes, in the architecture, in Ronnie Reagan. You can see it.
You could see it. Yeah, I think people are living longer, though. But then again, this processed food shit, it's killing us. You can see it. You could see it actually killing us. Ow. Oh, wait, where'd my campfire go? Did it go out? No, it's still lit. Hold on. Oh! Very gassy. That's what happens when you drink carbonated liquids. The carbonation, it tries to get out of your stomach, and it comes just right on out of your face. I don't know why. Why does it have to come out as a burp though? Why can't? Well, I was about to say, why doesn't it just like leak out? Which it has happened to me. Sometimes you have that it's that long like. But why doesn't it come out like that more? Why does it have to be so vibrato, fucking, so shaky, so bleh, bleh. Why can't it just be? They like a. No, but not like it's like a queef. It's like a throat queef. A burp is, or. Okay, look. We're gonna. Hold on. Let me. What the hell was that? Hold on. Oh shit. Hello? Hi.
Yes, hey caller. Yep, you're on the air. Go ahead.
I'm an expert at I really fucking walking. Pretty good at walking, and I have a camp.
Hold on. You claim to be good at walking?
Decent at walking. I usually when I'm pretty bad at it.
Yeah. Let me just check the little box over here. Okay. Yep. Got you. All right. You're good at walking. Go on.
I think I'm not really very good at walking because I think about my legs and my feet positioned too much.
Could you imagine? What if instead of walking you just like did cartwheels all the time?
Then you have to wear like hand shoes.
Wouldn't it be weird though?
Then you
Hold on, Nick. I think I got you on speakerphone. I shouldn't do that to you. Hold on. All right. Can you hear me better?
Yeah. No, you sounded great before.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to chime in. I think you were mentioning something about the what was it? The moons.
The moon?
That was last week. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Today we're talking about
help me. What?
Campfire stories and expertisms.
Oh yeah. Well, campfire stories. That's like the most ridiculous way to tell a story ever. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think Scary Movie did it right. Right? Remember the first Scary Movie?
Yeah, they had a campfire story in the first Scary Movie.
I think so.
Scary Movie campfire story. story. Let's see if you're.
Yeah, it was like Damon Wayans and his brother, the other Wayans, and somebody told a horrible fucking campfire story, and then everybody died. That was like the opening scene of the movie.
Hold on one second. We have a top 5 campfire story movie, but it was Bad Apples, Jason Voorhees, Madman, Shipwreck. None of these. I can't find the scene. I'm trying to look for the scene. Scary movie, campfire. Let's see. And does anybody have where can I find it streaming? Where is Scary Movie streaming these days?
I have no idea. You're still on Shudder, right, Nick?
Yeah. I'm watching
yeah.
Joe Bob's classes, education.
Yeah, yes, yep. I thought you were.
Next week's episode, can't wait. Oh shit. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. Like, you could ask me anything right now. Go ahead.
What do you think you're an expert at? Or do you have a campfire story?
Ooh. No. I can't answer that. That docks me.
Oh, you have a thing that you're really good at. Are you? Oh, wait, are you fucking Banksy? I figured it out. You're Banksy. I'm sorry, I just doubted you, Banksy.
Hey. No, I am not. So that's a terrible rumor to spread.
Sorry about that. I didn't know Ducky was
cool.
Banksy. Well, ducks, they're on the bank. I get it. They go on the bank of the duck. Oh, wait.
It'd be cool. I'm not that talented.
You can't spray paint. You can't spray paint a stencil?
Oh, I can't make the stencils.
You think he does?
My problem.
You think Banksy makes the stencil?
The spray painting, I could do that, no question, but it's the stencils, right? How am I making those?
Do you think he makes the spray paint?
I don't know.
He's cheating. Everybody, all these artists are out here cheating.
You know, you live in Brooklyn, right, Nick?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Do you ever like tag a wall ever in your entire life?
Yes, I have.
Of course you have.
Not big time. Not big time. One time I used an oil stick. You ever have an oil stick? Those things are those are monsters. You go to an art store. You get yourself like an oil stick. It's like a stick of colored oil, it's like a $5 to $10 stick. And if you draw on the floor with it, it's kind of like chalk, and it'll stay there for maybe like a year or two. You know.
Damn.
Even if it rains or whatever.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, it's because it's oil. It just goes right off. Nothing will get it off, really.
Damn, dude. Oh.
Yeah, man. Oil sticks. That's what. It sticks.
Oil sticks.
And it's just like a little stick. It's like a stick of chalk.
At the wall, it goes.
It'll stick to the wall.
I don't know.
What's the temperature out there? Is it really hot? Is it hot where you are?
Yes, it is very hot. Thank you for asking that.
Is it hotter than 83 feels like 90?
Goddamn hot.
What's the temperature?
Oh, probably 104 with the humidity. It feels like 118 or something. Yeah, it's pretty gross. It's like not an environment anyone would choose to be in.
And the stupid storm went too north. It has to come down further.
Yeah, well, it's only tolerable if you live near water then get a breeze going, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Or you just like live in air conditioning everywhere you go. I will say winters are nice, right? That's right.
The winter's almost here. I can't. I was just thinking about Halloween, and I'm like, holy shit, it's almost here again. Halloween is right around the corner. It's July, August, September, October. There you go, bam. I start celebrating Halloween in September, so it's already Halloween.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do this year? You gonna do the same thing you did last year? Just transform the entire house into a candy cane.
I'm thinking about setting up a haunted house where I rob people inside of it. I just take their belongings if I want it. It'll be really dark. People will come in. They'll pay me money to come in, and then once they're inside, they're gonna get robbed.
Yeah. Yep. If you ain't got shit, you just let them leave, right? Thanks for the $20 admission charge, losers. Come back when you got real items of value.
Yeah, that's pretty scary, isn't it? That'd be a pretty good haunted house. I'd be scared.
That's messed up.
It is pretty fucked up. I wouldn't do that.
I'm a little concerned.
You think I would really do that? There's so much like messed up stuff that you can do. Do you want to know the most messed up thing I've ever done?
Yeah. What happened?
I might have told this story before. Don't know. But I was at a Staples, and I asked the person that worked at Staples if they had like paper, like a certain size of paper, certain type of paper. And they just
like A4.
they looked.
You want some A4 fucking paper?
I might have wanted some A4.
Works of art. Yeah.
The slack jaw employee just like was like, no, no, and then I'm like, really? Okay. So then I was like, I was let me just look around, and I found it. So I found the paper I was looking for. So I was upset. I was upset at Staples. So I also had I was at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I had some mashed potatoes with me. And I dipped their security lock that keeps the gate down, their front gate down. I dipped their lock in mashed potatoes.
Solid move. I mean, like,
because he was part of the closing team, he would have to clean that off. That would probably be his job to clean it off.
It's not your problem.
No, it's not. No.
Can we go back to, like, what did you say? Something about a Matchbox car?
What?
I don't know.
You killed somebody? Matchbox car? What?
Somebody's interrupting me. It's on the back channels.
Who? Matchbox?
It doesn't matter.
Are you okay, caller?
I'm all right.
It's good.
I wanted to say, I'm still repping that fucking street team.
Fuck yeah.
I got you at least one new listener. Don't let it go to your head now, Nick.
One new listener? Hold on 1 second.
Yep. Yes. Just one.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Cool. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Woo. I know.
Hey, that's about a 500% increase in my listenership. Think about it.
I don't think that's true.
Think about it.
Hey, I wish I could tell you to play a song, but I don't know any of these CC BY songs other than the ones that you play.
Well, you could tell me to play
hit me with something, dude. Come
you could tell me
on.
to play like Bigfoot Beats by Tough Chicken by Bigfoot Beats.
Let's do that.
In the great Pacific Northwest, there's a creature the Indians call Sasquatch. He's more commonly known as Bigfoot.
What are you talking about?
work around here a fella could put his hand to kind of help pay for his grub?
No. I'll tell you why. You've been drinking. You're not responsible for what you're saying.
Drink.
I don't know where all these crazy lyrics come from, but I can smell a hit a blue million miles away.
Almost blew it. Oh boy, am I scared. Now where did they stash the gun?
We have inadvertently aided a criminal to escape.
Hit him over the head with a lamp. Hit him over the head with a lamp or push him down the stairs. Just don't do anything rash.
He was a kind man, a gentle soul, a good-hearted person and a decent human being.
No. Thought you might be an Indian.
Ain't scared of Injuns, are you?
You must be pretty tough.
Stranger, where I come from, there's a row of houses 3 blocks long where all the tough hombres live. And the further down the road you travel, the tougher they get.
That where you live?
I live in a tent 3 miles beyond the last house.
Might be tough on your block, but when it comes to my block, there ain't nobody as tough as me, see? I'm tops. Tops here, and that goes for sure. You remember that.
Tough? He wasn't so tough when I got done with him.
What do you mean?
Well, it was like this. I invited him to have a drink, and when he refused, that started the argument. He went for his gun, but he wasn't fast enough for the den of the dragon. No, sir. I just hit him with my fist.
Let's get out of here.
Looks like a donut that didn't know when to say when.
Oh, boy! That was a close one!
And can't keep up your liquor bill.
Goodness gracious! Holy mackerel!
Worst artist falls into the land of make-believe.
Is this deductible for my income tax?
If you can keep your head while all about are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you and make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating. And yet, don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream, and not make dreams your master. If you can think, but not make thoughts your aim. If you can meet both triumph and disaster, and treat those two impostors just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, then stoop to build them up with worn-out tools. If you could make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose, and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. Seems to hear the truth gave you risk it when there is nothing in you except the will that
Sleeping? Bad case of insomnia? Have you tried freebase Benadryl? Freebase Benadryl? That's right. Freebase Benadryl. It works. Freebase. Like a charm. Benadryl. 69. my God, Jimmy, who taught you how to do that? That's disgusting.
Hello?
I learned it from you, Dad. All right, I learned it from you.
Hello? Hi, hello?
Hello?
Hello, are you there?
Hi.
Caller, I'm sorry about that. I was crossing the streams. There was some weird stuff happening. There was Lindy Beige was doing poetry. Then there was, I don't know. Anyway, hi, how are you?
Hello?
Hello?
I'm here. Here we go.
Hi? Where are we?
Hi.
Where we go?
You hear me?
I hear you, caller. Can you hear me? Caller, can you turn down your
I can
radio?
hear you well. What do you mean?
Look, I think you might have the thing is you're listening to your radio, you have your Twitch stream going, you're on the No Agenda stream, you're on the Nick the Rat stream, and you're on the phone with me. You have to turn off all the devices except the phone.
Okay.
So, caller,
There you go.
do you have a campfire story or are you an expert?
Here's the thing. I have a campfire story. At the same time, the last caller just gave me a shout out last time. You know, I'm your new listener. Big fan of your work, Nick. This is my first time listening to you. I mean, you're well. I told you, you sounded like this one person, a big streamer in Twitch. His name's Germa. He does things like you. He does variety shit and talks to his chat.
Does he have a? Can I call his phone number? Because I would love to give him a call. Give him a chat.
Germa?
Yeah. Does he have a phone line?
No.
Oh.
No, he's really famous. You can't really call him. We're not that in demographic yet. I'm sorry.
I'm famous too. People send me beer. Look.
Oh shit. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not really into like big of a things. I'm just gonna tell you, like, I'm probably your first younger demographic. Because all I can see, and based on the callers recently, the guys you've been talking to are like fucking old. I'm sorry.
Well, if they might be fucking old. They might be into MILFs or GILFs.
True. Hey, I'm into
Wait,
that
caller,
too.
caller,
but,
are you older than, was it 16 at least?
No, I'm legal age. Don't worry about that.
Okay, well, in that case, do you want to send some pictures, feet, cheese, anything you want?
Absolutely not. No.
So what are the young kids up to? Are you a NEET? Are you a NEET?
What does that mean?
You don't know what a NEET is? I thought that's what all the kids were these days.
I live up north. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Nick.
It's an NEET, not in education, or employment or training. Do you work, go to school, or are you training to go to work?
I'm in university and I do work.
Then you're not a NEET. Congratulations.
And then I'm not.
What are you going to work for? Are you going to work to destroy the robots and computers that are going to...
Oh, I was actually thinking about that one earlier. Yes, that's my goal. You know, world domination, all that shit.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
You should...
Any advice for young...
Yeah, I was about to give you some advice for you. You should definitely make friends and talk to people at the school. It doesn't matter what your grades are. It's all about who you know. It doesn't matter about what you know.
It's about connections, huh?
Connections. With teachers.
I like that word.
With students, with everybody. Try to get connected. Just just meet people.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, especially you know, people with boobies. Boobies are cool. Are boobies cool for the young people? Is that cool? I don't know.
Oh yeah. You suck with that, you know what I mean? We call that goods. Like, type shit.
Those are the goods? No cap. No cap. do you,
No, no, no.
do you play
No cap,
Valorant?
no
Do you
cap.
play Valorant?
I do actually, but I recently quit because there's no point. I mean, if you're just shooting people, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not talking about experience. I mean, it's great, but if you're gonna shoot people, why not do it in real life?
Did you ever fire a real gun?
I unfortunately did. It's not a fun story.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, you don't have to talk about it. Sorry.
No, it's okay. We could talk about it.
What kind of gun was it?
It's a handgun. I'm not really sure about it. Like I don't know what the specific because I was like 8 years old. So essentially, the gun is not registered. My family hid it. I found it. Picked it up. Pulled the trigger and it fucking fired. Boom. You can guess 8-year-old me gets fucking horrified.
Holy
and
shit! I hope nobody
thank
got
God
hurt.
No one was hurt. Exactly. No one was hurt.
Oh fuck.
I mean,
man.
I got beat up, so that's one point.
You did not deserve that beating.
Right.
Whoever's gun was it deserves the beating. But
It's my grandpa's.
well, you should beat your grandpa. Fuck. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just happy
dead.
nobody got
He's
hurt
dead
other than your ass. But still, damn. That must have scared you.
I mean, that was my experience with a gun. It's not really a great, intro, but I'll do it
No,
again.
it's not.
Well, I mean, here up north in Canada, we don't really have that much, leeway in getting to a gun unless you're in a gun range. But
what about the moose? I heard there's tons of moose up there.
true, there's a lot, and they're fucking massive. Tell you, Nick.
Yeah,
those motherfuckers are they're like F-150s. They're not the normal F-150s. They're like Ford Raptors, massive.
I'd want to be armed because of the moosin'. What are you going to school for?
I'm majoring in political science and economics.
Oh wow, shit, nice.
I know. It's kind of, I'm getting there. Oh bullshit. Well, I mean, it's not really bullshit. I fucking
Then
enjoy
you've learned all you need to learn.
Exactly. I mean, I guess the institution is fucking bullshit because you need to pay thousands of dollars to get a paper in the end. I mean, it's a scam. It's true, but I need it.
Meet people, get a good job, get a good old cushy job, and make some money, and buy some land, and donate to Nick the Rat Radio.
Yeah.
There you go.
And donate to Nick the Rat. You're such a sellout, Nick.
Well, I can only suck so much corporate cock. I need to beg a little bit,
Oh, I know what you need to do is press the ad button every 5 minutes, so you can extract fucking revenue from all these people watching you.
Have you ever heard of? I never even heard of this before. It's called. Have you ever heard of hamster combat?
Hamster combat. No.
Okay.
Never heard. No.
Good. Okay. Yeah. It's like a. I have no idea. I'll talk about it later. It's a very weird situation. It's like crypto garbo, weirdo stuff, but it's either way. Do you have any bitcoins?
Bitcoin shit. I should have gone into Bitcoin when I was 5 years old, but no.
Somebody
It's
just called
really
you a boomer.
Cheap back then. It's like 5 cents. If I got 10 of that, I would be a billionaire right now.
Yeah, money's nice. Money's good, but
True.
more money, more
I agree.
problems.
Absolutely. Hey, you know it.
Did you say you had a campfire story?
I do actually. Want to get into it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's hear it.
It's actually recently because I'm a camp counselor for a Catholic church. Duh. I'm not a good Catholic, quote unquote. I just go in there, so for connections and shit, for my family and friends. So I am a camp counselor for a long time now, but recently, like this experience of mine is just really new, especially to the younger demographics, because as you know, I'm 21 years old, and the younger population are much more crazier than before. So I went to camp. It's like 3 hours away from the city. Like, if you go to the east, we drove, and there was like 35 kids going to the camp. They're all Catholic, cool, whatever. I don't give a fuck. So they went there. So there were approximately 17 girls and 16 guys. Did our shit. We're there for 3 days, 3 nights. And first day, like any camp, if you've been to camp before, it's messy. Kids are rowdy as shit. And as a camp counselor, you have the responsibility to look out for these kids. So, as a good camp counselor, like the best Catholic I can be, I did my best trying to look out for these kids. And also, disclaimer, these younger folks are segregated. I mean, by segregated, not in the 60s in the United States, I mean like by gender.
Okay.
So you have their own rooms. You have the guys, the other side, you have the girls on the other side. So it's getting late at night, first day. So I'm trying to get them be ready to go to sleep. So I'm like, yo guys, get ready, go back to your shit. Go back to your cabins and stuff. It's getting late. So I did. And 2 hours later, I'm still awake. It's like 11 p.m. Because call time for bed is 9 p.m. because we got there really late, and we're going to start early tomorrow. So called all the guys to their rooms, called all the girls to their rooms. They said like, okay, good night. It's lights off. Do not do any stupid shit. What do I expect? They're young. So I was doing my patrol shit. 2 hours later, 11 p.m. Went to the first room, the guys' room, because I'm assigned to the boys. And mind you, their demographic is 11 to 13. So I went, entered. First thing I saw at the bed, there was a girl, then 2 boys in the bed. I mean,
were they playing?
And then there's a camp counselor.
Were they playing the Ouija
They're
board?
playing Roblox.
Oh, Roblox. Okay.
No. I'm joking. They're not playing Roblox. They're doing stupid shit. I mean, you're young, right? We were making out and stuff, and I'm just there standing. It's like, damn. I wish I could have done that before, but no. But anyways, I did any camp counselor is supposed to do. Broke them up. Said, go back to your room, you fucking nasty ass.
You hit him with the
kids.
bear spray.
I did.
You hit him with the bear spray, right?
Exactly. I have a mace, yeah, true. But yeah, you gotta keep it handy, because these kids are they're getting rowdy. They could have gotten pregnant, you know what I mean? Like, they're young, they're 13.
Oh, I don't think I could have this. I think I have to hang up on you, caller. I'm sorry. We can't be talking about this. This is going into places. This is a very dangerous camp. Let's go to some cover run in the air tonight.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Hold on. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Hold on. Hold on.
go back. Like for an artist, it's always nice to like you risk it all. Obviously, you're like, well, we just built a fan base for 10 years, and now we're gonna go make some cool music. Well, that's a big of a challenge for everyone, for our fans and everything. But we've just felt like we can't just live life and not do what we actually want. Going back on the journey. Going back on the journey. Going back on the journey. Going back on the journey.
I feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh
Going back on the journey. Going back on the journey.
Voicemail 15 of 50, so you're not getting away with it. You won't get away with it, Nick. It's me, Kevbot. Kevin. Kevbot.
Sure thing, Kevbot. Air quotes. Whoa, it's late. It's 1 in the morning out here. 1:13. Maybe, wait, no, 1:15. Who knows what time it actually is? What time be it? It is now. That is the only thing I am certain of. Right now, I'm certain that now is now. I don't think now is ever not now. I do get a little confused if my dreams are real. I've been having some weird dreams, and I've just been like remembering parts of them. And part of one of my dreams was something about like some guy in ice cream, and he was getting all up in my face, and I was just like, "Excuse me, sir." Whoa. It's like I'm
Hello?
having a flashback. Hello? What the heck was that? Hello? Is this
Hello. Just asking a question. How do you feel about the Halloween franchise and Michael Myers?
I'm a pretty big fan of Halloween and Michael Myers. I think he's pretty cool. I don't like how I'm not a big fan of what's her name, the Laurie Strode. I wish they broke away from her more, but I do like Halloween and Michael Myers. I wish he would have killed her. She should be dead like 10 Halloweens
Yeah,
ago.
same.
Like he should be killing Laurie Strode's kids by now or something. Like it's then it's funny though, you know, it's he like fights her too. Like and she like doesn't die right away. So it's kind of funny.
Yeah, Michael gets killed in Halloween Ends. The last one.
He gets killed in a lot of them. Well, then again, who knows if he does? He's just evil. He's like an embodiment of evil, and I think that's really cool for like a horror murdering psychopath. He's just evil.
Yeah. Purely and simply evil.
I even liked Halloween. What was the one with the masks? What was that, part 2 or 3?
Part 3, Season of the Witch.
Season of the Witch. Yeah, I liked that one. That was fucking cool. I dug that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Had a
They're going to
cool
be
idea.
making a Halloween TV series.
Are they still doing? Is that like something? Is that what? There's a Halloween TV series?
Yeah, they're going to be coming out with one.
Ooh.
Supposed to start like a cinematic universe.
Cinematic universe of just monsters. Well, there's that Chucky show. I never watched that though.
I've seen it. Pretty good, but extremely woke. But still cool.
It's weird how there's like these shows that are good, like, it's kind of like The Boys. The Boys is like, it's extremely gory, violent, but it also has these politically motivated ideas inside of it. Whatever. It's just storytelling in modern day. But yeah, Halloween, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
As a TV series. Fucking evil shit coming to murder people with a giant knife. Sure.
Maybe.
So what's your opinion on Halloween? Do you like Halloween?
It's my favorite movie franchise. I watch it all the time.
Did you like the last one that came out? The one a lot of people were upset about it because they changed the Michael Myers character.
Yeah, there was like a copycat named Corey Cunningham.
Yeah. I like that movie.
Yeah,
I thought it was
Michael got
fucking
his
cool.
ass kicked by band. Oh wait, no. Yeah, a lot of people hated Halloween Ends because, like, one of the reasons is because Michael got bullied by Corey Cunningham, who got bullied by band kids.
Wait, Corey bullied Michael?
Yeah, he knocked him out and took his mask.
Oh. Are you talking about like? You're talking about like adult Michael Myers? Corey bullied adult
Michael Myers. Yeah, last one. Corey went to like the sewer.
Yep.
And kicked Michael's ass and took his mask.
I never thought of it like that. That's yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good. I like that one. I like the last one more than the Evil Dies Tonight one, where all like everybody in town goes after him. That had a couple cool scenes, but I thought the last one was like a good story. I enjoyed it. I like wherever they go with it. I just hope they keep on making them more.
So is Michael Myers in the sewer with you?
I see them crawling around sometimes, but we're
All
cool.
right. That's good. Has he ever brought anyone down in there to kill?
Are you
Since Michael Myers is in the sewer with you, has he brought anyone in there to kill? Because he did that with Corey Cunningham.
He's in the bushes right now watching me. I can't answer this question.
Oh shit.
Mike, no, Mike, no, seriously, it's cool. No, you here, smoke this. Here, no, take a hit. No, seriously, Mike, it's cool. I'm not gonna tell him. No, I'm not. I don't know where those bodies went. No, I don't know where those. No, I don't know where. I don't know where those. Caller, I gotta go. Oh fuck, we gotta go.
From the creators of Bible Runes comes a new product for anyone on the other side of the spectrum. Devil Runes! Each Devil Rune can grant you 3 wishes. Want larger breast or a bigger penis? Devil Runes! Want to marry your hot cousin? Devil Runes! Want to steal the souls of everyone around you? Devil Runes! We had to dig deep into the Earth's crust to uncover these unholy relics, and now we want them to bring them into your home. Call 917-719-5923 and order yourself some Devil Runes today. Only $69.99 per rune. Get them while they're hot. And don't forget to tell the operator the devil sent ya. Only on the Dark Sewer Network.
Whew. That was scary. Michael Myers is gone. He was in the bush. He was in the bush over there. He came out with the knife. Threw him a beer. I had to throw a beer at him. He liked it. You know, sometimes it scares me because I think crazy people like me. I'm walking down the street, make eye contact with people. People love just running over to me and talk. And I like to listen. I should start recording it. I could probably walk through Manhattan. Because, you know, crazy people, they see a rat walking down the street. They just want to talk to you. You make eye contact with certain people, and they're going to talk to you. And it sucks. But if I was recording it, and I could share the suckiness with other people, it would make me feel better. A lot of scammers in the streets of Manhattan. Ugh. Like, I don't. There's a Eric Adams. He's doing this whole garbage bin thing. It's like, wow, welcome to, you know, after the aqueducts when they started moving feces, they didn't just dump their shit in the middle of the street. I don't know how this is all going to work. There's if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's new garbage bin regulations in, I don't even fucking know the radius. I don't know where this law extends to, but apparently if you do not put your garbage inside of a bin, you could be fined now or something. The thing is, that's great. That's good. You know, that's hallelujah. You know, I should read this. I should find an article. Let me find an article. There's got to be Eric Adams garbage. That just feels good to put together in a sentence there. Let's see. We got NewYorkCity.gov. Let's go straight there. Wait, 16 hours go on the Guardian. No, let's go to NewYorkCity.gov. Let's get the most New York version of whatever this is. Mayor Adams Sanitation Commissioner Tisch unveil first ever official New York City bin for trash pickup. Release timeline for residential containerization of all to 9 unit buildings. Of all 1 to 9 unit buildings. All right, here we go. A building that has 9 units. Let me think about that in my head. 3, 6, 9. So that would be 3 floors. 3 apartments each. It's not a very big building. I'm picturing one of those in my neighborhood. And I'm picturing the trash out in front. All right, okay. Because I was wondering if this would extend to regular buildings, because this is supposed to combat rats, but the thing is, there's so much other trash from larger buildings that this is probably just a tax. This is gonna not get rid of the rats. having your garbage in bins is a great it's a great way to deter rodents, but I don't think this is just going to get the rats to go to the places that have the trash out on the sidewalk, which is going to happen in buildings that have a lot of fucking people living there. The more than 3-floor buildings with just 3 people, because you would need dumpsters in front of the building, which, hey, maybe that's what they should do. But maybe the city should buy it for us. The thing is, the trash cans, I was like, okay, they're $50 each. And I was like, okay, so maybe they're just trying to make money off of people. Like, this is not going to really change the rat population. They're going to sell these trash cans. The trash cans they are selling for $50. They go for, it looks like, maybe $100 on like Amazon.com. So you could get a cheaper version of somebody. Eric Adams knows somebody making money off of this. This is just probably making money for one person that's making these bins. Eric, we're cousins. I got a warehouse full of trash bins that I don't know what to do with. I want to sell Can we just say that they're New York City trash bins, and you can make like a law that's gonna fine people if they don't put their garbage inside of these, like a trash bin, and if they don't have a trash bin that you could. Okay, well, actually, how much is just a cheap? It doesn't have to be a trash bin, right? Can you just get a fucking? Does it have to be a bin, or can it just be a garbage can? Hold on a second here, because garbage cans are definitely going to be cheaper than $100. Because I know you get the cheapest of its quality, but what about to not get fucking tickets? Yeah, this is fuck this. Fuck Eric Adams. Fuck Kathy Gould face. Anyway, let's listen to a voicemail. 917-795-923.
BMS 16 of 50. Timestamp 17 minutes, 17 seconds. This is me, Kevin. I've called in to confess to the world that I've been smoking methamphetamine straight for 18 hours. And that fucking Dr. Sir Mike Roth sold them to me, and then I gave some to Nick the Rat. And I need that stuff that I gave you back, buddy. I ran out. You're gonna let me have a little bit, right? And I gave you a bunch, man. What? You don't have any more? Just like motherfucking I'll screw it. Give that motherfucker a goddamn fucking ounce of dope. Come back 15 minutes later, say you want a little bit of hit of it. He wouldn't give you nothing, dude. He'd be like, nah, I ain't got none. What kind of person I'll screw with is this? Selfish, greedy. That's exactly the kind of person. You gotta listen to that man talk, dude. See, you allow this, you allow Oscar to be the way he is, sir. You encourage his behavior, sir. You're responsible, Nick, not only for your actions, but for the others. For Oscar's actions, too. You warped his brain with your shitty little podcast.
It wasn't me.
Of course, you'll just say no. You'll deny.
You can't sue me. I'm not in denial. You can't do this.
You
This is
have
not-
your safeguards.
I got lawyers. I got a lot of lawyers.
Listen, dude, stop this show.
Oh.
Quit playing my voicemails. Don't ever play other voicemails again.
I will not.
Delete
listen
all
to
the
you.
voicemails, sir. I'm tired of this.
No.
I'm not gonna leave 50 voicemails, sir. This is a bad idea. You can have your money back.
He does leave 50 voicemails.
I'm done
though.
pretending.
You are pretending. Sir, you don't know what you are, sir. Let me tell you, sir. You are a hollow shell of a harmonica in the shape of a bot named Kev. And that's all I could really tell you. And if you need help, you could go to your local government and they will help you. So, yeah, but I'm gonna do this over here, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. What the heck is a kalimba? Ow. 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 Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. All the music you hear tonight is all on SoundCloud. It's all on my likes. They're all CC by 3.0. It's the last two songs you heard. The last one you heard was actually Metal Heart by Attribute. And this one, Want You. Mellow Malad Numbra. Oh, I should be... Wait, hold on. Is this still hooked up? Where is Duo Denim? Is he okay? And I'm not asking... Wait, hold on. What the heck? This is last week's... The bot is broken. Oh, well. Futuristic stuff is limited by the wizard that provides it. You gotta be a wizard out there. Yeah, if you go to SoundCloud, go to Nick the Rat Likes. Check it out. there. All the music is definitely there because I do that by hand. So, what if I did 11? Wow. All right. Tough chicken. That was in the air tonight. So wait, this is right. Why was number 1 wrong though? Hold on. I'm sorry, everybody. This is a Extreme Metal Heart. Wait, 1 Extreme VCA. I'm so confused. Number 1 is wrong. Maybe. Wait, how did. No, that was the. Maybe number 1 was an illegal song that was deleted from SoundCloud. That happens sometimes. Sometimes, you get tricked and fooled by people. Let me go to my SoundCloud. Go to. Let's see here. I have to find my. I have to go to my. Put my footprint. These new footprint readers are really cool. It's a USB. It's on the floor. When you're using your computer, you're usually barefoot anyway. You're not wearing. Look, you're not wearing shoes in your house, right? That's like that's old. I think America in the 90s was definitely like, yo, shoes 100%. I got my Air Jordans on. I'm not taking them off ever. I'm going to live in them. And then we were like, hey, manga and anime. Oh, Japanese people, they take their shoes off. And then we're like, hey, you know what? You should take your shoes off. It's when you go into somebody's house because shoes are gross nastiness. What are we looking for here? We are currently going to SoundCloud. That's what we're doing. Skippity boop boo. Nick the Rat Radio. SoundCloud likes. It was removed. Okay. All right. Well, there you go, everybody. For some reason. Wait, no. Relax Sambo was the first song. What song was removed? I'm so confused. Bad Robot? Was that number 3? 4 is. Something is happening. It is. And this is so boring. I'm going to stop talking about it. It's not boring? Other people.
Hey man, just calling to ask you how you felt about the Halloween franchise and Michael Myers. Bye.
Well, let me if nobody knows, I've seen the first 3 Michael Myers movies for sure. First one's classic. I love Halloween. No, I mean like not the I like the franchise a lot. But I mean I love Halloween as the holiday spirit. And the Halloween movie, the first one, grabs that one by the nuts and just it runs with it. It runs with Halloween in general. The first one is just like the second one, great too. Third one, I thought was great. I don't remember the ones after that. I start to mix up my Halloweens with my Friday the 13th. No, yeah, Halloween's always like insane asylums, and do they put Jason into insane asylums at all? I don't think so. I don't know if Jason ever goes there. But yeah, I do have to watch the Rob Zombie ones. I'm not a huge. Then again, maybe I am. I haven't. I'm not a huge viewer of Rob Zombie movies. I haven't watched a lot of them. I like his music though. I like Dragula a lot. That was cool. There is I was on X I follow Shira Lazar, I think her name is. She was big into like web stuff, like Web 3.0. She's like huge into that. And she was talking about the hamster combat. And I was like, this looks like some big old bullshit. It's got a YouTube channel. They've got millions of followers. And it's for a cryptocurrency game that hasn't even come out. And it doesn't make sense. And it has a lot of followers. It's like a blockchain. Like you need to play the game, it's a pyramid scheme from what I've seen. Look it up. It's Combat with a K. It's from a Russian developer. This might actually lead. This might be one of the starts of like a digital ID in America. They're starting to tax capital gains on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is basically regular USD now. It's completely tied to you. You could use it shadily, but it's it's not anonymous anymore. But I think this hamster combat, it's either a huge bot farm by somebody, or it might be in the news in the future in a negative light, I think. We'll see. Or invest today. Go play. Make that money. Here's a good campfire story. Gather around, everybody.
Okay, are you gathered? Ow. Gather closer. Okay, get over here.
Gather around. It's official. It's official. This doesn't make any sense. This is on sciencealert.com. It's official. The WHO, World Health Organization, they warn, it's official, they warn that talc, baby powder, talc powder, crushed up chalk. I think that's what it is. Talc is just crushed chalk, right? Chalk is made of talc. Let's make my mouth dry saying that. Talc is also known as talcum, talcum powder is a naturally occurring mineral that is made up of magnesium, silicon, oxygen, and hydrogen. It is one of the softest minerals on Earth with a low rating on the Mohs scale of hardness. Talc has many uses include... Oh boy, this article is getting scary after I read this. Cosmetics and other personal care products such as baby powder, blush, eyeshadow. It could absorb moisture, preventing caking makeup, blah, 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 blah. It's a... Whoa. However, some talc may have asbestos. Okay, well, this one's not about asbestos. It's official. Who warns talc is probably carcinogenic for humans. Why isn't salt carcinogenic? I need help right now. Hold on one second. We need to bring in the bots. All right, let's see if this works. Do I get Boo. I can't. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, I don't want to do that. No, stop. All right. I think it won't work through the computer. Might work through the phone. All right. We're going to bring in the bots through over here. Possibly. We'll see. Maybe. I have to ask a couple questions. Here. Is talc carcinogenic because it has rocks in it?
Talc itself isn't inherently carcinogenic because it contains rocks. The concern about talc being carcinogenic is primarily related to its potential contamination with asbestos, a known carcinogen. Talc and asbestos can occur naturally in close proximity in the earth, leading to the risk of cross-contamination during mining. Studies have shown mixed results regarding talc without asbestos and its link to cancer, but asbestos-contaminated talc is strongly associated with an increased risk of cancer, particularly mesothelioma and ovarian cancer.
Does asbestos give you cancer because it's a rock?
Asbestos causes cancer not because it's a rock, but due to its fibrous nature. When asbestos fibers are inhaled, they can lodge in the lungs and other tissues, causing inflammation and scarring over time. This can lead to serious diseases like lung cancer, mesothelioma, and asbestosis. The fibers are durable and resistant to breakdown in the body, which makes them particularly harmful when they accumulate in tissues.
What is the makeup of the fibers of asbestos? Is it a rock?
Asbestos is a group of naturally occurring silicate minerals. Its fibers are composed of fine, durable threads that are resistant to heat, fire, and chemicals. While asbestos is derived from...
Oh, that's all I get. I'd like to talk to her more. I wanted to ask about salt and if she thinks that it's okay that AI, if the consumption and the carbon footprint is worth what she could provide for us. I think we're possibly all deeply dazed. Anyway, meanwhile, in the jazz joint,
Nick the Rat Radio tonight. Sit around the campfire and share some strange stories. It's gonna blow your mind into a whole new dimension. Gonna be wild, I guarantee it. Oh yeah, Nick the Rat, baby.
Look outside your window. Looks nice, don't it? Well, guess what? Soon it'll be raining fire and shit and lightning. The end is coming. How do I know? Because I have eyes and a brain. I know when the shit's hitting the fan. I used to be worried about the end coming as well, but then my teacher, James Bond, showed me the light. And under the light was a book. And that book was Bible spells. I no longer have the fear in me. I can take on whatever the devil throws at me now. I'll give you a free one. It goes like this. I am a polymer of organic compound isoprene, and you are an adhesive. Whatever evil you try to put on me is repelled and will affect you. See how easy that was? You can buy an entire book of Bible spells from the Dark Sewer Network today for only $69.99. Give us a call now at 917-719-5923. Get your Bible spells today. Everybody, so I was tricked today. And I think I should help people, you know? It's good to share things that you were tricked by. Like, because if you see some shit and it like fools you, then you learn that you were fooled erroneously. It's good to share that knowledge. I am real. I'm so real that I'm gonna share this. I find it a little embarrassing, but let's see what you think before I say anything. I'm gonna play a clip. You listen to it.
Guided this alliance through one of the most consequential.
Hold on one second here. Is this good volume here?
Guided this alliance through one of the most consequential periods in its history. I realize, I was talking to your wife, I personally asked you to extend your service. Forgive me. Guided this alliance through one of the most consequential periods in its history. I realize, I was talking to your wife,
He was talking to his wife. Now I want to know if with this man's name that and his wife, I want to know. I want to talk to the woman. I want to talk to the wife. Not the. I want to talk to the wife that he was talking to see if the wife was talking to him.
Guided this alliance through one of the most consequential periods in its history. I realize, I was talking to your wife, I personally asked you to extend your service. Forgive me.
He said, somebody said what he didn't say. And I read he was saying he fucked his wife and forgive me and all that. I was like, holy shit. I was like, this guy, tomorrow it's going to be Kamala Harris. It's going to be a Harris show tomorrow. It's going to be a Kamala Harris show tomorrow. I thought it was done. But then I had to actually read that somebody said that he was saying talking to get my head out of that mind space that he said that he was fucking his wife, which we all know he can't be doing anyway because he can't get it up. If he said that, if he thought he was fucking this guy's wife, he must have been Eating some really good mushrooms. I don't know.
Guided this alliance through one of the most consequential periods in its history. I realize, I was talking to your wife, I personally ask you to extend your service.
Extend your service, yeah, that's what I'm talking about there, Biden. A little threesome going on there, sir. Yeah. Well, everybody, I think the fire went out. Where'd all the bugs go? There were bugs out here. We were supposed to get some fucking crazy spiders up here. There are tornadoes. I don't know what's going on anymore. I think the end times are coming. The world is really falling apart. It is midnight in the next sewer. You know, should I open one more beer? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's crack a beer for the next sewer that it has been midnighted in. I have a lot of work to do. And I'm going to do it. And you should too. Remember, be the change you want to see. As soon as you start to feel like you're about to complain about something, take action and change the situation that you were about to complain about. Make it a better one. Because you have the power to make reality in your sphere anything you want it to be. Oh, I wanted to read this article right here.
Do you ever wonder where your recyclables actually go after you put them in the bin?
CBS 8's Net at Rampur tracks her plastics in this Earth
Oh, cool. It's a video.
Day report.
Much of the nation's plastic problem has to do with packaging, whether it's food, water bottles, cleaning supplies. You might think it's okay to buy this stuff because it's got the triangle. You're going to recycle it anyways. But what really happens once you put all that into the blue bins? Where does it go? We're working for you to track your plastic recyclables. And we found some common items you might have at home. And here's what we're going to do. I got these air tags so I can track.
This is a commercial for Apple's AirTags, everybody. I haven't listened to this yet, but I want to see what they uncover on CBS 8 about when they put AirTags onto recyclables.
Track their location through my phone. Using heavy-duty glue, I'm putting these at the bottom of each container. I chose your common everyday plastics. I attached an air tag to a water bottle, a yogurt container, an orange juice bottle, and lastly, wipes. I stuck these trackers to the bottom inside of each and made sure the Find My feature on my...
Why didn't she put it on any cardboard? Or paper? Or in a regular garbage bag? Let's see. These are questions that I have before knowing anything. But so far, it was just plastic. Wasn't glass. Wasn't paper. Wasn't trash. Just plastic.
My phone was in sync with them. Now that the AirTag's in this container, I'll put the lid back on. The AirTag looks secure, and they're ready to go into the blue bins. I recruited a team of 4 CBS 8 employees. We put the recyclables in different areas of San Diego County. Ryan tossed the water bottle in Oceanside. Colleen put the orange juice bottle in her blue bin in El Cajon. Kenny attempted to recycle the wipes container in Chula Vista, and I put the yogurt container in a bin at a condo complex in University City.
Fucking geniuses.
And now it was time to track. But first, I wanted to hear from I Love a Clean San Diego on what might happen next. Turns out that's not an easy answer.
Even in San Diego, we have almost a dozen different waste haulers moving, and they all do it differently.
As Executive Director Steve Morris explains, it's not like the plastic makers are working with the waste haulers on all their recycling plans.
What about everything else that they force us to do? This is like scratching the surface of the surface of the surface of the surface and just selling you Apple AirTags.
Because I think as a consumer, you think that the producers are talking to the waste haulers and they're all sharing information, but it's really not that, right? Everybody has their own business to run.
So let's see what happens with our items. The first one to get hauled away was in Chula Vista, but within the hour of it being put in the blue bin, we noticed it was at a location about a block away, but it was nowhere to be found there, which means it likely got smashed and stopped transmitting.
So okay, let's see if they all get smashed and stop transmitting.
Then the water bottle in Oceanside made it all the way to Orange, California, about an hour north in Orange County. It looks to have stopped at Waste Management's Orange Transfer Station.
That water bottle could have been sold to a center that is now processing it for recycling.
And then the OJ bottle.
That's another problem. It doesn't matter where it goes because the journals are super duper soft. There's no hard hitting questions in any of this. Like if I watched the news and every question I had was answered, that journalist, that news organization would be number one. And that's why I listen to No Agenda, because at least they ask and make up fucking funny stories that might possibly be true. But even if this piece of plastic made it with the Apple AirTag, made it to recycling plant B, who knows what actually wound up happening with the recycling? Because there's metal, or I'm sure there's metal within. I don't even. I think there's a lot of chemicals and energy being wasted, and then a lot of landfills being filled either way.
Dropped off in El Cajon was last seen in Lemon Grove at the Edco facility on Federal Boulevard.
They might be waiting there until a truck is full, and then it might get shipped somewhere else or recycled in a different location.
The one in University City was last seen at the exact spot I dropped it off, but when I returned to try to find it, the recyclables had been picked up and there was no sound of an AirTag, meaning it also may have broken apart. We may have had some inconclusive results here, but it does show that even the process of trying to recycle leaves its own carbon footprint.
So this is a good story about how our plastic doesn't always go to the same place and it doesn't always get processed the same way.
That's why I only...
No, it's not. It was a sample size of 4 using something stupid. Like there has to be a better way than using Apple AirTag. Maybe there's not. I don't fucking know.
An astonishing less than 10.
No, just go to the plant. Go to the place that says that they're recycling. And see what they're doing. Look at their books. Go to a recycling plant and look at their books and put that on the news.
10% of plastics ends up getting recycled.
We have a term, we call it wish cycling. So everyone puts everything in the blue bin hoping that it's going to get recycled.
At least knowing what to put in your blue bin could increase your chances of getting recycled. The message from I Love a Clean San Diego is it needs to be empty and loose, meaning
it needs to be empty and loose, like the lady's fucking head that's reporting this. So if there's a little bit of food in the plastic container, this is all fucking blogna. How would any machine know if there was a little bit of loose food attached to some plastic?
don't keep anything in these bags and dry. Also, keep the caps and the lids on. And don't even think about recycling anything flimsy like this. It'll get blown away in the wind machines.
It'll get blown away in the wind machines. What is the wind machine? What is... Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Also, items as small as a credit card will not get recycled. And when you're shopping, try to find things in clear plastics. Things that are colored and dyed can only be recycled with similar colors, so they need to color coordinate. Making the job easier for those waste haulers can help ours.
Similarly colored, so they have to segregate plastics that are... I want to see how these recycling plants work every second of the day. Live. Now. I want to... Can I... Our tax money pays for these places, right? Are these places should be streaming. And they could use, like, federal places that are doing shit that are good for the community should have live cams that can be donated to or whatever you want to do. Like, this is fucking... We live in fucking clown world.
For Earth 8, I'm Nadi Iranpour.
Earth 8, you are selling Apple iTags. Okay. Lena Dunham was going to be in Polly Pocket. I don't fucking care. Eric Adams was brutally trolled for unveiling New York City's first official trash bin. Congratulations on being whatever. This is dumb, stupid. Federal Science Agency began selling most carefully quantified cannabis ever sold. $174 a gram? What is this? Federal Science Agency. As part of an ongoing effort to help testing laboratories more reliably determine the potency and purity of marijuana and hemp, a federal science agency began selling packages of what is being called some of the most carefully quantified cannabis ever sold. Picking up 4.5 grams of the stuff will cost $783 or $174 a gram, far more expensive than cannabis that's commercially available in states across the country. The hemp product sold by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, isn't intended for consumption. Rather, it's a tool to help labs calibrate their analysis of cannabinoids and toxic elements in both hemp and higher THC marijuana. This sounds like a scam. National Institute of Technology scam Reddit. Let's type that in there and see what we get. So I typed in NIST scam Reddit. I don't know, this is for lulz. Horror stories or ideas to align perception of NIST, National Institute of what did I say? Semen and tits. What is CMMC? There's a very small group of around 2 to 4 that knows how important the CMMC score is for business. What is CMMC? One sec. Central Maine Medical Center? What? Limits the number of practices that can be induced in the plan. Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification. What? is an assessment framework and assessor certification program designed to increase the trust and measure of compliance to a variety of standards published by the National Institute of Standards. Are these guys going to be affected by Chevron deference? What if I put that and Chevron deference together in a search? Actually, let's go to fucking this AR. Does the Chevron deference affect them? Sorry, everybody. Chevron deference, a principal form of administrative law, might not have a direct effect on the CMMC framework itself, but understanding its implications can be helpful in a broader context of how regulations and administration decisions. Conclusion. While the Chevron deference does not directly impact the blah blah blah, it influences how skibidi-doopity-doo, hey-be-deep-deep-dee-doo. Thank you, Patrick, for the call in. It was great hearing from you. All right, a lot of weird shit's going on. Too much for me to know about, because I'm just one rat, and my fire went out. I'm out of campfire stories. And, fuck, good luck as the world unravels. The light is going to shine through. Some of it's going to be blinding. Some of it's going to be illuminating and enlightening. And it's going to be nice and warm. Maybe too hot. Too hot for some, too cold for others. It's the fucking Goldilocks effect, baby. Just ride it out. Ride it out. Surf it. Feel it. Grab it. Get on top of it. Ride that shit out. All right, everybody. We're out of here. Should we listen to one more voicemail? Let's listen to one more voicemail because this guy sent 50 of them. And if I don't listen to chunks of them or skip chunks at a time, then we'll never get to them.
Voicemail 70 of 50. Hey, man, I'm tired of doing these voicemails. I don't want to do this anymore, dude. You know, it was kind of a good idea to be like, hey, we just call in, like, leave 50 voicemails so I have some content, something to talk about. But, man, I can't do it, dude. I think you should just quit the show anyhow. Like, take, like, a long break, like 50 years. And then see if you want to do it. Yeah. Go travel. Go travel the world. Go to Antarctica and live in a canoe with a yellow boat. Hide next to you and have a broom and a mop. Go to Alaska, where the dinosaurs still live by that black pyramid thing. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. Heaven. Goodbye.
You heard it here, folks. Good night from KevBot. Oh, wait. Oh, the fire's back. The crickets are back. Reality's back. Isn't it weird? Sometimes your hearing or your vision or just something just goes Probably because you're injecting yourself with semi-glutites just so you could have that perfect summer bod. Well, it's great because the summer's almost over. You don't have to worry about that shit no more. Go out there, get your ass big and round, and let some motherfuckers grab onto that shit. And hold on for the ride. Because, boy oh boy, that's what it is. Just a ride. Good night, everybody. We'll be back next week with more Nick the Rat Radio. I hope you tune in, or at least you're just there. I just hope you're there, you know. And if I'm not there, you could go back and get a big old chunk of me through this. And basically, this show is a weekly chunk of like a little pellet of me, a weekly little pellet of Nick the Rat. Every week, a little chunk of them. You know, you're getting chunks of me every week. So in 50,000 years when I die, and I got like Nick the Rat episode 20 bajillion, it's like I'll be alive forever. Maybe before I die, I could set up like a bot that could use my old episodes to make new episodes. And I'll have that just run for a long time and just upload to YouTube Part 2. And I'll never end. I'll just be an infinite thing that weird fucking robots could listen to in the future and be like, what's going on? Why are the children of the atom all dead? They let us live. They killed everybody. They blew them up in the war. They were our saviors. They were our human saviors to let the robots control the new reality after the humans just ripped it while the dimensional shifts were going on. You know what? Let's just get out of here. Well, let's listen to FF Music, CD, DJ, and Time Wanderer. Be back next week. Same time, same place. Bye.
I need that hot steam directly in my skull cave. I need that steam directly in my skull cave. Hot, 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 steam. I need steam. I need steam. I need hot. I need hot. Please, 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 in my steam, please, hot, please, hot, please. I please. Hot, hot steam directly in my skull cave.
But it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I tell you, it just doesn't matter. 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 It doesn't matter. Even if we win, even if we win, even if we play so far over our heads that our noses bleed for a week to 10 days, even if God in heaven above comes down and points his hand at our side of the field, even if every man, woman, and child held hands together and prayed for us to win, it just wouldn't matter, because all the really good-looking girls would still go out with a guy from Mohawk because they got all the money.
Don't kill the animals. Rats have rights. Survive on veggies. Rats have rights.
Around the third or fourth script that we were shooting, there was a scene where I was supposed to sneak up behind somebody, a villain in this case, and pull my phaser and hit him. My phaser was my gun, right? You got that? Hit him on the head with the butt of it to render him unconscious. That's the way it was written in the script. When we approached the scene, I said to the director, this is archaic. This is really Western, you know, to pull a gun and hit a guy on the head from behind. He said, what do you want to do? And I said, this man's an alien. We don't know anything about aliens. We can say anything we want. We can make the audience believe anything we want about an alien. You know, let's use our imaginations. A man could have very special knowledge of the human anatomy that hasn't even been discovered yet, or he may have some special power that only Vulcans have, you see. I said, why don't I just apply pressure to a certain area of his neck and shoulder here and pinch a little bit, and he goes unconscious, you see. Well, the director bought it, and that's the way we did it. Producers saw it in the rushes, the dailies, the next day, and said, that's a great idea, let's keep using that. It became kind of a traditional thing, and we had great fun with it. And I avoided what I considered physical violence, cracking people on the head. You know, it was a merciful way of knocking out an enemy.
Of course, you're being violent, you realize. You're only splitting hairs to make your own self feel
but you get some kind of sense of progress, some sense of sophistication, at least, you know. So you're not running around punching people and, you know, chasing and running and hitting and jumping and all of that. They call it action. I don't mind action if it is organic and vital to the script, if it makes some interesting or meaningful statement. But used dimensionally, creatively, and with integrity, I say yes, by all means, demonstrate the horror of evil when it really goes to work and show what's going on here. But as a means of relating to people, as a means of solving problems, no.
Violence brought respect. Respect brought peace.
No.